Heyo, in here for Sleep Deprivation, the Big SD, back with more World of Warcraft content, which is surprising because I got fucking suspended. Yay!
Why? I said wake up, motherfucker.
That's right, recently I got my World of Warcraft account suspended. I think it was unfair. I think it was unjust. And a lot of people that claim that something is unfair or unjust, it's because, well, they're actually guilty and they're just trying to make it look like they're innocent. That's not the case here. Well, a lot of people that are innocent that get accused of being guilty, it's because they've got a history of doing bad things in the past, of being a little shithead or whatever. So let's take a look at my World of Warcraft history. Let's take a look at my Blizzard history, actually, as a total, and see, hey, let's see, have I been playing the game a lot? Yes, I have. Have I been suspended before? Well, let's take a little gander for a second here, which we're not going to physically look, I'm just going to go over it. I've been playing World of Warcraft on and off for 12 and a half years. In that time, I have accumulated over 560 days of playtime. That's around 13,500 hours. That means that if I never took a day off of playing World of Warcraft ever, in that 12 and a half years, that I would have been playing almost 3 hours a day on average. Now, bear in mind, I had a period in time where I played like 16 hours a day, and we're not going to go over that right now. That's a story for another day. But plain and simple, I've spent a lot of time on this game, and in that entire time, I have not been suspended once. In fact, I've not had an account banned. This is my only Blizzard account. This is the same account that I've used for Overwatch, the same account I've used when I've played a few times on Hero of the Storm, and this is the same account that I used for Diablo 2 back before I even played World of Warcraft. So this account is probably closer to 15,000 hours spent, or 14,000, somewhere around there, and is around 14 years old. In that time, I've not been suspended once, so I don't have a goddamn history. So why did I get suspended then? Well, I got suspended for a character name. That's a lie, for 2 character names, but we'll go over it in a second. Plain and simple, one of my characters had a name that had the word ass in it. I'm not going to say which character it was, we'll go over that later, but one of these characters had the name ass in it, and all the characters that you see here were created before this expansion. So every character you see here was created before this expansion, and one of them had the word ass in their name. I get that that name might offend someone that like is a little touchy-feely, whatever. I thought it was kind of funny, no big deal. But okay, I got that name reported. I got told I had to change the name. I went ahead and changed the name, and I changed it to one of the names that you see here. And of all these names you see here, by the way, it's not one of these 2 characters because I haven't logged on to them yet. Therefore, no one could have reported the name. So it is one of these 6 characters. One of these names got reported, and after it got reported, I got a message saying that that name was also going to be changed and that my account was now suspended for multiple infractions. Now, to give you a time frame of how long it took for all this to happen, I logged into the character and I was in the game for less than 5 minutes before getting booted off because the name was reported. I changed the name, went back into the game, was in for, once again, less than 5 minutes. That name got reported to, I got suspended. So, within a 10-minute time frame, I got 2 character name reports and an account suspension. So, I'm going to give you a second to take a look at these character names and take a guess which one you think got me reported. Now, of all of these character names, you might see a bit of a theme. Invisible. Oh, it has to do with a rogue. Corrupt Feet doesn't have to do with anything. That's a different story. Lawstorm. A play on Bladestorm for warriors. Snowballs, that's once again a little different. Voidweaver. It is a Void Elf Mistweaver. It's a trap. A hunter that uses traps. Also, Star Wars quote. and polka dot, because warlocks use dots. So take a guess right now. Leave a comment in the section below. Let me know which of these names you think got me in trouble. Which of these, did I say 6? 7 names. 7 names, because I can't fucking count. Which of these 7 names got me in trouble? Leave a comment in the section below, and I'm going to let you know now in 3, 2, 1. The answer is, you probably thought it was no balls. It's not. I actually rated on this character in Legion. The answer is, it's a trap, the Hunter. Yeah, this is the name that got me in trouble. Which I didn't even, to me, this isn't offensive at all. To me, it's a trap is a famous quote from a Star Wars movie, and it's also resurged as a recent meme. This quote is over 40 years old. It is an old-ass quote, and hunters use traps, so hey, Star Wars, hey, ha, clever, uses trap names, okay, awesome. I had to ask multiple people to kind of even get a grasp as to why this might be offensive. So, apparently, the word trap can be used to describe someone of one gender that looks like another gender and therefore can confuse someone else, and it can be offensive to transgender people in some way, shape, or form. Well, first of all, that's not the context that's being used here. The context that's being used is a fucking Star Wars quote. And if the word trap is so offensive that, it's suspension worthy, then my counter-argument to that is, let me see here. It's the name of fucking abilities that the goddamn class has. This class has existed since the game was created. Hunters have had traps since the game was created. And you're gonna tell me that I can't use the word trap in the name for a goddamn hunter when it's the name of its fucking abilities? Are you kidding me? Also, it fits alongside the way I like to name my characters. I like to name characters, in general, something that hints at the class, as I already mentioned. So, this just blew my mind that I got suspended for this. So, I did what anyone would do, or anyone with a brain at least. I submitted a ticket to Blizzard being like, the fuck? Well, no, I basically took everything I've been saying right now, shortened it down, condensed it, and said it politely, and suggested that perhaps I shouldn't have been suspended. And within a little under 24 hours, I got a reply that said that it didn't really say much at all. It basically said, we have reviewed the situation and reviewed your request to have the situation reviewed, or something like that, and we have undone the actions that have been taken against this account upon review. We recommend you check out the terms and service so that you don't get in trouble again in the future. So basically, if you didn't follow that, they said, my bad, whoops, and undid everything. Like, they gave me the name back. So clearly, I was right, and this is not suspension worthy. So why did I get suspended then? Well, that made me think. It's a little odd that within a 10-minute time frame, I not only received 2 character name reports, but that Blizzard took action that quickly twice, and yet it took them almost 24 hours to review and undo the decision. Which leads me to believe that perhaps when it comes to name reports, that it's not a person making that decision, that it's an automated system. If someone doesn't like the name and reports the name, or maybe it's multiple people, I don't know how many, I don't know how the algorithm works, the system will automatically force a name change. And then if you have apparently too many, which is 2 in this case, it forces suspension. So what I gather from this is that if you don't like someone, you can just make up a bullshit reason why one of their names is offensive, and then do it a second time, and then you can get anyone you wanted in the game suspended. Now, I get that they probably get a lot of reports, and it is very difficult to go over everything, but I feel like if you're going to suspend someone's account, that's something that maybe should have been viewed by the eyes of a human being before the action was taken. Because this happened on the weekend, on my days off, when I'm wanting to have fun and play the game that I play right now. I currently don't have time to play other games because I don't have a ton of free time. This is the game I play. And I wanted to play this hunter. I wanted to level it up. I didn't get to do that because I got fucking suspended because of a goddamn fucking computer bullshit algorithm thing. And if there is a person that reacted this quickly, then he's a dick and fuck you. I will say to the guy that gave me my shit back though, good on you. Thanks for that shit, but this is dumb. This is why I got suspended, and I still can't believe it all went down. But yeah, if something like this has happened to you, let me know. I'm curious to hear all about it. If you liked the video, thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up and a comment section down below. Let me know what you liked about it, or if you have a story about something similar like this that happened to you, or how you got suspended. Also, be sure to subscribe. Hit the bell thing. Yeah, not the star, the bell, because there's no star. I don't know why I'm saying star. Hit the bell. Make sure you don't miss out on any of my future videos. I do World of Warcraft content every 2 weeks, sometimes more, sometimes other stuff, bonus stuff. You never know. Anyways, thanks again for watching. I'm Ian from Sleep Deprivation, dozing off, and I'll see you guys in the next video when I wake up.